when a doctor tells you that you got to find a match, or there's an issue and there's an illness that your child has, I can't even be, to revisit the feelings of as a young parent, knowing that you're helpless. And then I'll never forget. So I was at Boston College. We just finished a bowl game there, and she got really, really sick, and we took her to the Children's Hospital up there, and the doctors were like, it took a blood test, and like, Coach, I'm sorry, she's got Fanconi anemia. It's your body's inability to fight off, infections, and the only cure is a bone marrow transplant. And as a young parent, I'm like, okay, let's go get one of those. How much does it cost? Nah, you got to go through a national registry. We got to find a match. Okay, let's go find one of those. We go through the registry, can't find a match. And so then panic starts to set in. I left Boston College, and Al Groh he's with the Jets. He just became head coach at Virginia. And I left to come back to Virginia. We stopped by, we're looking for national bone marrow transplant places because it had to get done. And Johns Hopkins in Baltimore just happens to be one of the world's best. And so we stopped by and we told them what was going on, and and they said, well, we'll test you, but the odds of the parent match is, I heard 10,000 to 1, million, very rare, all those things. And I'll never forget, it was at a practice or something like that. Wife and I, she got a phone call, I got a phone call, and the doctors at Johns Hopkins wanted us to go meet with them. And we're like, what? They wouldn't tell us over the phone. So they wanted us to, so we drove up and we sat in the doctor's office, and the doctor, he's like, Mr. London, just want to tell you, we found a match. I was like, yeah, who? He said, you. He said, you're the match. Words can't describe that. You're the match. My daughter now is getting her master's degree in physical therapy in Lynchburg College to be a physical therapist, because when she was going through the bone marrow transplant, the nurses that came on her ward, she saw people get them up and get them walking, and she saw a physical therapist go in the rooms and deal with people and get them moving and sitting there and laughing with them, and it might have been a bleak situation, but they provided kind of that that moment of joy or relief. And that's what she wanted to be, because it was demonstrated to her. That's what she wanted to be, and that's what she's doing. I'm not afraid to tell the story. I'm not afraid to tell what basically is a miracle. I'm not afraid to shed a tear, because I'm just as aggressive and passionate and energetic as anybody else. So when the gun doesn't go off and when the doctor says you're the match, man, why wouldn't I be passionate and energetic? Son's on your staff. You've had some great opportunities with players, coaches, places. Again, I have no complaints. This whole career journey, no complaints. Great being here. Like I said, life is cyclical. And so I find myself back to where it all started. Community, everything.